Hi guys, hope you are all doing well and welcome back to my channel. I thought I will do this video as a live one, so if you can ask any questions you want while watching the video rather than me just talking with myself. So this video will be about Liverpool and Burnley game. I do have a couple of talking points, but yeah, if you have any questions, just don't be afraid to ask. And before I start talking about Burnley and Liverpool, I just want to talk about one very important matter. So today it was brought to my attention that there is one Liverpool fan who is suffering from cerebral palsy, which is a very, very awful disease, and he needs an operation, and he is having a fundraiser for the operation. So I just want to share the link with you in just 1 second in the comments. I will add it in the description box as well. So this is the link. So if you can, just please donate a pound or a euro, whatever, because if each of us donates something, then we can help Kamal to reach his goal. So yeah, please do that, guys. So yeah, but now let's talk about Liverpool. So we have a game on Saturday, actually first game of this game week 2. So I just wanted to start the video with a bit of a history we have with Burnley. So we have actually won only the last game against them. So the last 3 games, one was a loss, one was a draw, and the last one was a win. It was quite a comfortable win, 3-0, but still it's always a difficult game. And actually, Burnley were the ones who stopped our Anfield record, so it's always a bit, yeah, I'm a bit scared sometimes when we face them because it's always a hard game. They play a low block and they're very good in defense. I call it no-nonsense football. So we struggle against them, but it's never like a high-scoring game. Yeah, I know we won 3-0, but usually it's never a high-scoring game. And Original Gunner is saying here that Burnley are usually a tough game for Arsenal. Yeah, but Liverpool always seem to do well against them. I'm saying 3-0 Burnley. Well, we don't always do well against them, but usually, like, we mostly win. But as I said, last 3 games have been tricky ones because we lost in Anfield for the first time in 68, 67 games, and then we had a draw, and yeah, then we won 3-0. So I don't know about result here, but we'll see. But yeah, they have a good goalkeeper, is what I wanted to say as well. I know he was injured, but he did play the first game against Brighton, which they lost, even though they scored first. But yeah, I think then last times we played against them, their goalkeeper was just pulling out so many balls, and he was just so good. So I think it's gonna be a tough game. I'm not comfortable that we're gonna win like 3-0 or something, but we'll see. So Chris is saying Nick Pope always has a good game against us, which I totally agree with, because like the things he's doing in that goal is just, oh my god. But yeah, in regards of our team selection, I think we should start a very similar team to what we had last week. So I would put Ali in goal, of course, then Trent, Matip, Van Dijk, Tsimikas. But then in the midfield, I would put Fabinho, Keita, and Thiago. So I would drop Milner and Ox for this game. Potentially Ox or someone can come on later in the game, or potentially Hendo. But I would definitely start Fabinho because he's helping with cracking those low block teams and teams who play in defense only. and Keita and Thiago. If Thiago is fit, not super fit, if he is game fit, which he should be. Potentially could start Hendo, but I don't really know what is his situation, his fitness and everything. So we'll see about that, but he could come on as a sub. So then from 3, I would have Salah, Bobby, and Mane. I just like to call Bobby Bob. I don't know. I think it's funny, but okay. Why no Jota? Because I think against teams like Burnley, Bobby would fit better, in my opinion. He is a playmaker. Jota, I don't see in this role really. He's more of a winger, to be fair, and he didn't look like he's up to it last game, as I said before. Not because he scored a goal, he just dropped out. If you compare him with Salah or Mane, who were more active, and then when Bobby came on, it was just a different game. So I would start him and then potentially put Jota on if necessary as an impactful sub, which worked last season. But let me go through some of the comments here. I'm not sure that I can put the comments up. I'm not really sure. Oh, Doug, sorry, I just deleted your message. I didn't mean to. It says, "Hi Zane, playing Burnley is such an organized side who always manage to score against us at Anfield. We just need to be patient, and once the chances come, we will score. Fans back will be a massive boost." Oh, definitely. I forgot to mention fans. I think it will be a huge, huge boost because fans back in Anfield, after all this time, it will be magic. I think it will be amazing, and team will be inspired by it. And there's nothing scarier as Liverpool playing in Anfield with full stadium of fans. I think Burnley should be a bit afraid, but I agree that it will be a tricky game. I also don't like playing against Burnley, but we'll see. So Rahul is saying, you think we should play Firmino number 10, Jota in the middle? I think, well, as I said before, Jota isn't like the best when he plays in the middle. So I would just play Firmino where he played the last game when he came on, and then potentially rotate with Jota later in the game. How can I Oh, I put Doug in timeout. I'm so sorry. I just clicked on something, but hopefully you don't get mad because I did it on accident. Is Konate fit for Liverpool? I think he is. He did play in the preseason. I think Klopp is just wanting to give more time to him. Maybe he'll play against teams like Brentford or something. So we'll see. I'm sorry, Doc. Like I didn't mean it. Konate needs time to get used to the system. Yeah, I agree with that. Good team choice. Thank you. You need creativity against teams like Burnley, so Firmino over Jota is smart. Yeah, I agree. Like Bobby would be the one who would help with those low blocks as well, better than Jota. Jota is, in my opinion, more a winger, but yeah, we'll see. So Doug is in timeout for 300 seconds. So I'm sorry. I really didn't mean that. Afternoon, good afternoon. Who will be your captain choice? Van Dijk, yes. So if Milner, in my team, Milner is not playing and Hendo is not starting, so it will definitely be Van Dijk. And Jota is a good super sub. Yeah, I agree, because last season he did prove that. And I think in the games he started, they weren't that good as games when he came on as a sub. So that's partially the reason why I think Bobby should start, and then potentially he can be subbed by Jota. So let me know if you have any other questions regarding this game. So we talked about our history about Burnley. We talked about my first 11. So yeah, Robertson could be back. I'm not sure about that. Like, I think he was training individually. So, as Klopp always says, you need at least 2-3 sessions with the team before you come into contention. So, I don't know. He might be on the bench, but I don't think so. So, I think it's gonna be Tsimikas all game. As an Arsenal fan, I had nightmares of Jota coming on as a sub. Yes, I bet, because he is really good as a sub. Like, he'll get used to starting more and more games and he'll get better. Right now, he's really better as a sub. So, Original Gunner is saying I wouldn't rush Robertson back, especially since Tsimikas played well yesterday. Yes, I agree. I wouldn't rush him back as well, because someone Mega D3 something is saying Robertson should be saved for the Chelsea game, which I agree with. Even if he isn't fit for them, with that position, I'm content. I think Tsimikas is playing well, but yeah, we'll see. Don, why are you here? I don't know. For the same reason why I was in your stream. I really don't know why. But hi. So Chris's lineup is Alisson, Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk, Tsimikas, Fabinho, Keita, Milner, Salah, Jota, Mane. That's a very interesting midfield. Why would you put Milner? Tell me. Because he didn't play bad, but I wasn't confident in him when he was playing the game. So tell me, why would you start Milner rather than Thiago, for example? But yeah, also a reminder again to donate if you can to Kamal, who needs a surgery because he has cerebral palsy. So if you can, please just donate something, because I have 800 something subs here, so $1, €1, one whatever will already be 800. And if all my Twitter followers would donate even £1 or something, it will already be £12,000, and that helps a lot. So if you can, please do, and I will really appreciate if you will, because us Red family should stick together and we should help each other if we can. But yeah, I think if you don't have any questions, this will be it. No, I have something here. Thiago, Henderson, and Fabinho should start against Burnley. I agree with Thiago and Fabinho. I don't know about Henderson, because I'm not sure if he's match fit to start a game, maybe to come on as a sub, but we'll see about that. I think Chris is saying, I think we need that leader in midfield, and our captain ain't playing, which is Henderson. Then our vice captain Milner, but Klopp knows best. Yeah, but then we have Van Dijk, and he is very, very vocal. So if he starts, I don't think we need Milner in there. I'd rather have Thiago, and I do think that Fabinho is quite vocal as well. So I think for this game, we would be fine. Thoughts on top Reds? I will not comment, because top Reds, like, it is kind of offensive for them to use this term. Like, I don't know. I will just choose not to comment. Is watch along happening for the Saturday game? Yes, it is. I will only do the first half though, because I have to go somewhere later, and I'll be watching the game from my phone, so I can't do the watch along while I'm driving somewhere. But I will do the watch along for the first game. Sorry, for the first half. Keita was really good last game. Yeah, I kind of agree with that, because I don't get the slander. He was kind of in the genie role, so he couldn't really go ahead and create much, but he did create quite a lot of chances. So I think he had a decent game, definitely. Chris is saying Henderson and Robertson should start and be safe against Chelsea, but I probably think you mean shouldn't start. I think that's what you mean. But yeah. Ronnie is saying Burnley will definitely park the bus, yeah, like always, and we almost always struggle, so it's probably gonna be the case. Vivek is saying hi, how are you? Who are you captaining on FPL this game week? Last season, Salah was my captain the whole time, so I think I'll just leave it for Salah. Yeah. Doug, I'm glad you're back from your timeout. I didn't mean to put you on timeout, but he has put his team here. So Doug is saying Ali, Trent, Matip, Van Dijk, Tsimikas, Fabinho, Thiago, Keita, Salah, Mane, Firmino. Good. I think that's my starting 11 as well. So great minds think alike. Chris is saying I gave Keita man of the match against Norwich for playing 82 minutes. Well, wasn't it his first 82 minutes in a long time, like a long time. So that's good for him. There was this one situation against Matip when he fell or something and he was laying on the ground for a bit and I was like, oh my god, no, but all good. They're both fit, so that's good. Original Gunner saying, anyway, gotta go, take care. Zana, keep up the good content. Thank you very much and thank you for tuning in. Edwin is saying starting midfield for Burnley can be Fabinho, Keita and Thiago. Henderson at 60 minutes to get minutes before Chelsea. Yeah. Totally, exactly my thoughts. Agree. Gary is saying, what do you make of our transfer business, squad depth or lack of? I think we do lack squad depth, to be fair, in certain positions. I would say midfield, because numbers in midfield don't always mean that there is squad depth. What I'm meaning by that is that many of our midfielders are injury prone. And then there's Elliott and Jones, who are quite inexperienced. They have some experience, but in general, they're quite experienced, even though they're very good players. But when you look at our midfield, Fabinho is quite injury prone, Henderson, Thiago, Keita, Ox, definitely. Milner is already C36. So I would love to get a Genie replacement, definitely. So someone like Saul. So yeah, that's what I think of the squad depth in all the other positions. Defense looks fine for me. I'm content with it. So I think we have enough options, even with Neko, because I think he is decent. He might be inexperienced, but I think he is decent. What else? Forwards. Potentially we could get a proper striker in just to have a bit more rotation if we do sell Shaqiri and Origi. Yeah. But yeah, other than I would be fine if we would get a midfielder only, and then anything else would just be an extra, but we'll see about that. But as things stand now, I think we do lack a bit of squad depth, but we'll see. So Ronnie is saying Klopp will not use Costas against Chelsea. Milner to start at left back. I think he will. If Robbo won't be fit, I think he will use Tsimikas. Tsimikas was really good, so I don't see a reason why not to start him, in my opinion. You think we're gonna buy anyone? Yeah, I kind of answered this question. So Doug is saying, don't worry about it. I've done that before. I once timed someone out when I meant to make them moderator and then hit them. So I had to unhide them, then managed to make them moderator. These things happen. Yeah, I know. It's a bit since I'm streaming from YouTube directly, it's a bit different than StreamYard. So I'm like, how can I put comments up? And obviously I can't. You see the comments and I see them, but I can't put them up here, I think. At least I don't know how. So Joel is saying selling Ings over Origi was foolishness, and now we are selling Shaqiri when there is AFCON. Yeah, regarding the Origi situation, I don't know why we didn't sell him after the Champions League when we could get the most money. He could get a good club and have good minutes. And yeah, well, regarding AFCON, Salah, Mane, Keita would only miss 2 games, but still, if we think of 18-19 season, where we missed out on title by 1 point, it could mean that we're losing 6 points, so that could be quite a big miss. So we'll see what happens. I think AFCON makes a forward necessary this window, potentially, but as I said, it's only 2 games, but they could be very important games. A lot depends how we rotate, and if Taki will be given enough playtime if he doesn't go anywhere, or if Origi stays, or if even Shaqiri, probably Shaqiri won't stay, but if Origi stays, then how his form looks like. So a lot of things depend on that, but in general, I agree that we would need another forward. Gary is saying, I'm worried about Trent backup, midfield backup, and a forward backup. Plus, our quality of depth isn't the same as the 11. Yeah, I agree. Regarding the Trent backup, I don't know. Like, I'm quite fine with Neko, but to be fair, he hasn't played many like really important games. So we'll see about that. Regarding midfield and forward, yes, I'm a bit worried as well. Joel will definitely get Doku. Joel? Okay. Why don't you stream on Twitch? I haven't, I'm not really familiar with Twitch. I've seen some people on Twitch, but I haven't explored that option. Maybe I will look into it, but yeah, we'll see about that. But I think I will stop this video here. I think we covered quite a lot of topics outside the Burnley game as well. And one final reminder to donate to Kamal, who needs surgery, if you can. And thank you very much for watching. I will answer one last question because it came in from Edwin saying, is it too early to start Van Dijk week in, week out? I think it will, well, again, against teams like Burnley and Norwich, like we played, he won't have too much to do in defense, in my opinion, unless Burnley are completely changing the way they play and will attack all the time. So I don't see it as a bad thing if he started against Norwich and was able to play the whole 90 minutes. And now he had a week rest and training. I think he'll be fine, in my opinion. And Tushar is saying we did suffer against low blocks last season, looking up how we play against Burnley because we were not able to break those last season. Hopefully we can now. It's true, we couldn't. We lost and we drew a game and then we won. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the game on Saturday. And remember that I am doing a watch along for the first half, so I will post information about that a bit later. But yeah, go to the link I posted, donate to Kamal, who needs surgery. Don't forget to like this video and please subscribe, guys, if you can. That really helps me. And have an amazing rest of the day. See you all hopefully on Saturday. Bye.